Hey Aries, so we're going to do a monthly, just an overall general monthly love reading. So I'll be doing like weeklies and, even couple days and things like that all throughout the month. So, just if this one doesn't, vibe yet, it is a monthly reading. So some of the stuff could happen, sometime during the month, or maybe it's just not the right reading, that sort of thing. So anyway, so we're going to just take a look, and it's not really couples, singles, specific, anything like that. It's just general overall love, because it just takes so much time to go through them all. And, I'll be doing so many different uploads throughout the month anyway that I'm sure, something will make some sense there. So, okay, so let's see what's going on with Aries. Aries and love, general, please. Aries. Oh, whoa, all right. Oh, well, okay, we got Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but okay, so, wow, you're coming on strong, definitely. The other person's kind of not sure how to react to that, quite frankly, and they are way more into chill kind of vibe, all right, right now, and I think it's that you're coming on a little strong, and the timing is not really right to do that. Okay, we have Judgment upside down here. Okay, so that kind of tells me as the outcome. So that kind of tells me, nah, I don't know. But let me get a little bit more here. See what's going on. So what's going on with Aries here in this kind of coming on strong kind of thing here? So someone that they like. Okay. And let's see, how's this person reacting for this? Towards Aries, please. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, all right. So I'm gonna do a couple more. So this isn't the only. I'm gonna do a couple more 3-card spreads here. So for this particular message, and your next, so stay tuned because the next message might be completely different. But for this particular message, for whoever's watching this, you're coming on way too strong and almost in a stalkery way, not in a dangerous way. And I don't mean to be critical, because we've all done that. We've all been like, really hung up on a person, and maybe we just come off a little bit too much. We communicate a little too much, or a little, too drastic, that sort of thing. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And I get it. You probably really like this person, but unfortunately, on their end, they're way different than that, and they don't like that approach at all. Let me see. I'll just see what would happen if you tone that down, if there's any change in their position. So if Aries were to tone this down, would this person, how might they view Aries then? Yeah, okay. So if you were to tone this down and stop coming on so strong and that sort of thing, then, they might respond very well. Now, there's another scenario this could be. It could be that instead of coming on so strong, that you're not coming on at all. All right, that is very possible too, because we have the 7 of Swords, who's kind of sneaky and kind of likes to scope things out a lot, and before they make a move. Okay, so that could be very very well possible too. It could just be that you really like this person, but you haven't made your move yet, and you're kind of slow in doing that. And the other person, since you haven't shown any interest, has just assumed this is dead and going nowhere. Okay, and they're whoever this is too. By the way, I will say they're very mature. They have a very very mature vibe. So in saying that, immature stuff isn't going to work. So if you're dealing with a very mature male or female, then that you like and you haven't communicated with yet, then I suggest being just very confident and straightforward. And at Aries, you're good at that. I mean, you guys are confident, you're straightforward, and just really kind of doing it in a mature way. Not not scoping out, not checking out social media, not dropping hints, you know, not that kind of stuff. Be bold, be direct, you know, say what you want. Because this person, you know, will perhaps offer their love back, okay? Because we do have the Ace of Cups. But I only when I ask that question, what if Aries were to tone this down a bit? So either that means toning down, coming on too strong, or it means toning down. If you're not, you'll know which one you are. If you've already communicated with this person and you've like over texted them, then that means tone it down. If you haven't, if you're just checking them out and dropping hints and things like that, then that means tone that down and go and be bold and ask this person out, okay? And get it rolling. You know, this judgment upside down just tells me, you know, that there's not being good judgments made here about this situation, or the timing isn't right. Okay, so let me see if this whole scenario were, if, you know, whether you tone it down or act bold, if the timing would be better then, okay? What would be the outcome for Aries between these two situations if this were to transpire? What would the timing be better then? Would this, what would the outcome be, please, for Aries? Okay, yeah, there's still somebody, well, 10 of Cups at the bottom. We do have that at the bottom. I just feel the timing isn't right here, because now we have the Two of Swords, and there's some sort of blindness going on in this situation. And I hate to say it, Aries, but I think it's more on your end. Let me see here with this outcome. Give me one more on that Two of Swords, please. Yeah, okay, so there's definitely the possibility. We have the Lover's card. Okay, there's just something about the timing, and, you know, I think this is key. So whichever one of these personalities I described is you, then you need to come out of that, okay? So stop over texting if that's you, and overdoing it and coming on so strong that it's like, whoa, you know, if that's the case. Or, you know, like I said, make your move, you know, and be bold. Now, although I will say with this timing issue, just, you know, be careful, use the right time, you know, make sure it's a good time. And remember, this person is very mature. So, you know, make sure you do it in a very, you know, just be yourself. Just, that's it. You know, be yourself. That's key. All right, we'll do one more. So just in case that one did not resonate with anyone. And let's see, Aries, love for the March, please. What else can you tell me for other Aries that may be watching this video in March? Messages for Aries in March, please. Just random love messages, please, for Aries. Let's see here. A couple more shuffles. Harlem Shuffle. Yes. Uno. And dos. Let's do two. Dos. Two for love. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, other messages for Aries, please. Love messages only. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so we have Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that's something kind of passionate and fiery and new-ish. Or it could just be rekindling of passion. So, So you definitely are in a place of wanting stability with this person, but there's some sort of conflict here. What is this conflict here, please, for Aries? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Sun card, and we have the moving away card at the bottom of the deck. Now, I don't think this is moving away from the relationship, because that's usually a different type of card, although it could be, but I don't see indications here of that. So it could be that some of you possibly are actually moving away, and so there will be distance, you know, between you. And that's, you know, causing conflict in your stability, obviously. That I could see how that would be. If that's not the case, let's see. Let me see where this other person's at. And you may be dealing with like a Pisces, perhaps. Possibly Cancer or Scorpio, but I'm feeling Pisces because of two cards that we have down here. And I think I think they are heavily disillusioned by this move or whatever this is. And it might not be a literal move. It could just be that you're moving towards something else that's important to you in your life and maybe not giving enough attention to them. Whatever it is, I see a little instability between you guys now because neither one of you are like really like facing each other and dealing with things, okay? And it's just not good communication going through, you know, really, really awkward and bad, you know, communication. Nothing's getting communicated well at all right? And this could be that some sort of secret too about this move, you know, or this movement, you know, like I say, it could even be you moving, not literally moving to a new home. It could be you moving towards like a new job or something that's going to take up all your time and you're not going to be able to devote to them, that sort of thing. But let me see where they're at here a little bit more. Where's this other person at with Aries, please? Oh. Ooh, could be the other way around. Hold on here. Okay. What is Aries? What is Aries? One more time, please. All right. How might they respond to this then? Okay. And let's see. Let's get another on the moon, please. Okay. And one more here on this person. Okay. Ooh, all right. Well, okay. So here's what I see going on is basically, you know, you kind of want stability. And the thing is, though, I think you do. You want like stability and commitment and that sort of thing. And I think you might think you want it with this person, but I think deep down you really don't. I think you know that it's something else that you're desiring, and it's just that this person is there, and so you're assuming that's the issue, okay? But I don't think it is. I think the issue is more that you desire this stability within yourself and like starting a new venture for yourself, like not a new venture necessarily, but like a different way of stability, okay? So, and I think outwardly, I think it's more, I don't mean like inward stability, although it very well could be, but I think it's more outward. Like you're looking for new ways to make money, new ways to grow in that respect. And you kind of know deep down that this other person isn't really a part of that picture, okay? But yet you really like them. You know, what I see like the typical scenario of a relationship that is really a friendship, okay? That's what I see here. I see, you know, both people looking on fondly, but I don't see much passion here, all right? I see likability. That's what I see. And so I can understand how that could be hard because, you know, sometimes friends are awesome and we confuse that, you know, with, you know, a loving type, you know, romantic type situation. Okay, so either way, you know, there's conflict, there's not good communication. Something's going to happen that's going to turn this all the way around for you because you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, a lot of times it just comes in and does what needs to be done, okay? And generally, almost always, it's for a positive reason. And you do have the Sun card here as well. So things are going to change between you and this person somewhere in March, okay? And it will be for the better, even if it doesn't appear like it is in the beginning. Definitely it will be for the better. We have the Justice card at the bottom of the deck too, so that means this is karmic and this needs to happen. So whatever comes out of all this is meant to be, okay? Now the other person has the Ten of Swords, so I'm thinking towards the end of the month, they're kind of over it. And it's not because they're over you because you're so bad. I don't get that vibe at all. I think they're over it because they too need to go in a different direction and focus on their stability. They have some sort of new offer, new job, new way to make money, but they really have to concentrate and put themselves into it fully. And unfortunately, there's not room for a relationship in that. And I think they're going to realize that and put an end to things, and perhaps they are moving. Perhaps it's that person who is actually moving away, moving to another state to take a job, moving, you know, across the, you know, into another country, across the country, to another country, you know, that sort of thing. But there's some secret here that's not being revealed, and I think it's from the other person. okay, because they have the Seven of Swords, and, you know, they have this offer going on, all right, that has something to do with work, I believe. And I don't think they're telling you about it because that makes sense. They probably don't want to say anything till they know for sure that this is going down. But I wouldn't be surprised, Aries, if you get a little bit of a shocker that, you know, they're moving, or, you know, they are changing, you know, direction with you in the relationship, that sort of thing. Okay. This very well could be work related too. It could be somebody from work. I don't see any third party stuff in here, so there's nothing to, you know, I don't, you know, I mean, this other person could possibly meet another person, but I don't think so. I really don't see that. I think this is a Pisces-ish reading, whoever this is. And I also think that they are going to get some sort of job offer, okay? And that's going to force them to kind of put an end to the relationship. All right. So let's see. For Aries, overall. Yeah, you're both walking away, okay? So I have the Ten of Swords, and I have you walking away as well. But this is the better of, well, no, not really, because this is good too for this person. This is karmic, all right? They are ending a cycle that they need to end. So you guys got together for a reason, and you both benefited each other for this reason. And I know that doesn't sound any fun, you know, because there's no outward results of that you can tangibly see, but there is, okay? This person is able to put an end to some sort of cycle, you know, by this relationship with you, and you as well are able to have done the same thing. This is a very maturing process for you as well, because this is it's a huge lesson to pay attention to, whatever this relationship was, what, you know, will be. All right. So either way, I feel it's good. I didn't get the Three of Swords. I don't see anybody like totally up at night stressed or brokenhearted or anything. I think whatever this is will work itself out, and keep tuned, because maybe, who knows, maybe you end up moving with them, or, you know, whatever. So, okay, Aries, I think that should do it. That was a pretty long video. All right, guys, and keep tuning in, because I do, I'll be doing other readings too, like, you know, I upload about once a week. So sometimes I just do it at random and do a little check-in and things like that. So if you like these, like, subscribe, share, all that. Also, I just started a Facebook page, so I'll put the link in the description for that. And, you know, if you have any more deep, you know, like questions, you know, that would be a better place to reach me at. I guess that's about it. All right, Aries. So, all right, have a fun month. All right, bye.